Okay. Now first start with this part, the Python. How to install Python? We will see here the installation process. The first thing you have to go to the this first read the Python. What is the Python? Python is a powerful. Just wait, give me. Python is a powerful interpreted object-oriented programming language. Python is a powerful interpreted object-oriented programming language. It is used in many areas for development and is considered a perfect language for scripting. It is a high-level programming language developed by Guido Van and first released in 1991. More than 75% programmers consider Python and must have the skill for data science. And why we will use the Python program? Because okay, just give me. Because why we are using this Python programming? Because it is open access and totally free. Then first things we will go this way. Python feature. What is the Python feature? The Python feature is it is open source, high level programming language, multiple programming paradigms, and this is the object oriented, functional programming, and imperative. This one interpreted language and dynamically typed cross-platform and a lesser LC line of the codes, because you have to in Java or you C++ if you are writing the 100 codes for any program, then but in Python you have to write only 10 lines program. That is the Python program. That's a lesser line of the codes. This is the first thing. So what will you do? Go to the this official website of the your Python. Just type the python.org. Okay, here right here the python.org. This one, this is the official website python.org. Go to the download section and download for the, if you are Windows operating, then go for the Windows 3.11.3 and click here, and I'm showing to you down process for downloading. When you install this setup file, then run this file and go to the this one, customize installation, and check in the install launcher folder and add to the path Python. Okay, and then check in the documentation. Pip is a very important. Okay, and check in the this one TD and TK ID in environment, and check in for this Python test site, and check in for the Py launcher. Okay, and go to the next, and then go to the advanced option, install for all users, and associate files with Python, create shortcuts for the installed application, and check it for the add Python to environment variables. And this you can leave it, this download debugging symbols, download debugging binaries, you can leave. Okay, now go to the next, and customize install location. By default this will take, otherwise you can from here you can give the path. Okay, now this is the process for this Python installation. If you have internet connection, then please go and do this for go to the I have already downloaded. That's why no need to this. And then after the installation of this Python, you what will you do? The next things you have to do the Anaconda. Anaconda is a interface which provide a lots of IDE environment. IDE environment is basically integrated development environment. Okay, this will provide because in pure Python the lots of feature you cannot use. It is not very friendly use, but when you will install the Python this one Anaconda, then you can use this friendly because IDE environment just you can imagine IDE environment is a basically integrated development environment for any programming language. And the Python, there are lots of the IDE environment like PyCharm, Jupyter Notebook, uh, IPython, Spider. These are the lots of the this IDE environment for the Python, and we will work on the Jupyter Notebook because the Jupyter Notebook is absolutely free. All things free, and this is a web browsing and easy to handle. We will work, and you can directly go to the Jupyter site. You can install, but I recommend that you use the Anaconda. Go to the official website of the Anaconda. This is www.anaconda.com, and go to here pricing and download this one. I will show you how to download. Just go to www.anaconda.com. uh, Here just see this one. Go to the pricing, and here free installation is showing. Just here, see here free download. Just click on this one and free download, and next next and install this one. And next we will see, if you not installed this one Anaconda, then please try to install Python and this Anaconda. Now we will see the some advantage and disadvantage of the different IDE environment. What is IDE environment? We will see here. Python is a programming language used for software developers to create a various applications. PyCharm is an integrated development environment. Python is a language the developer will write in, where is the PyCharm is the platform where they will write to create a projects. Okay, this is the feature of the PyCharm. Uh, you can understand this ID environment just like when a vehicle is coming from showroom factory, then it's have only four wheels and a skeleton and the engine, only this one. After then finishing, then this look like a car or truck in this one, but the main feature is the engine and the wheels. Okay, that's just like a programming language. Python, R, C++, Fortran is a, if you if you are seeing this as a pure programming language, then this look like a engine, four wheels, and just a skeleton. Okay. Yes, I am recording the video. This one. After finishing it, then you will make it a more beautiful and lots of feature where you will add it in your car or vehicles. Then this looks like a, user friendly, and this is the IDE environment, just like IDE environment for the programming language. Okay, PyCharm and IPython, Jupyter, Spider. These are the IDE environment of the Python programming language. Okay, now in this one of the ID environments is the PyCharm, and we will see the advantage and disadvantage of this, and then jump we will Jupyter Notebook. Okay, advantage of this PyCharm: easy to use, access to various scientific libraries like Pandas and Scikit-learn, faster to develop software using PyCharm, easily navigate across classes using the code browsing feature, provides in-depth analysis with the lens feature, offer access to a smart and efficient code editor that makes it easier to find syntax error. The auto-complete syntax feature saves time and other remote accessibility. And the its disadvantage we will see. Just give me this 1 minute for this. And basically, if you want to do software development, then PyCharm is a good. But for other work, this is not good. Okay. Um, and some PyCharm, the most important feature is that PyCharm offers a smart code editor which improves the readability of code using a variety of colors, scheme, and error highlighting. It also is smart coded completion feature, and we are not going in a deep because PyCharm, if your work related to this software developing, then you can use the PyCharm. Okay, because this feature is smart editor. And the PyCharm provides support for a variety of integration tool, which includes Anaconda. We'll see how Anaconda provides different IDE environment for uh, this programming language, and IPython, an interactive Python command terminal. IPython is it can operate through the this PyCharm. Kite, an artificial intelligence driven autocomplete plugin. PyLint, a bug and a quality checker, and PyTest, a test writing framework. Worker time, a dashboard with automated time tracking and productive matrices. These are the features. If your work related to this, then you can use the PyCharm. And the most and the some tools are not free in the PyCharm. That's why PyCharm is not very famous. Now Jupyter Notebook and Python ideally. Okay, we will work on the Jupyter Notebook. This is the Jupyter Notebook is there, and Python IDE are used to write and execute Python code. Jupyter Note is an open source web application that allows user to create the share documents that contain line code, equation, visualization, and narrative text. On the other hand, Python IDE is an integrated development environment that provides a basic interface for writing and executing Python code. Okay, and now we'll see the some features of Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook allow you to mix Python code blocks with formatted text. Unlike Python script, Jupyter notebooks are executed in a non-linear fashion. This means that you can execute code blocks in an arbitrary order instead of being forced to execute every block from the top to the bottom. Okay, we will see this feature in some important feature of the Jupyter Notebook. This is the web-based because your internet must be on in your laptop or PC. Displayed in a line by line, supports multiple languages, and built-in Jupyter Notebook also support for the multiple languages. One of the famous language is a Markdown programming language, and this is used for the documentation. So Jupyter Notebook used as a documents presentation and the code cell. We'll see. Now built-in support for sharing and collaboration, code organized into cell, and we'll see how cells are organized for writing the code. Limited support available, excellent support, steep learning curve, and interactive data analysis, and prototyping and visualization. Visualization is good for from this Jupyter notebook. And now we will see some pros and cons of the Python script and Jupyter notebook. The what is the pros and cons of the Python script? Okay, someone want to join this. Okay, this one. First, if you are working on the pure programming language, that is pure programming as a Python programming, then what is the pros and cons when you're writing a Python script? Scripts are reliable and most common way to write the Python codes. Minimal setup to is required. Uh, you only need a text editor. Top down execution make it less confusing debug and reason through the code. There are many text editor and IDE use with many features to choose from, and script support modularity. Variable function inside Python script can import other. We will see this, and the main feature, the cons of this when you are writing the script, your script on your Python programming. The script must be re-executed to test any changes to the code. This is the very important. Suppose that you are going to test, then you have to check my script is working or not. This is a con. Otherwise, this will first time this maybe script will not work due to some error, and error will not show. It is not very friendly, and error is not so in your this in pure Python. Script are plain text lines. Format text or figures cannot be added to them. It's not for the visualization purpose. By default, no output is saved anywhere. This, and you have to give a path for save this output, because by default this cannot be saved. But in Jupyter and other IDE environment, by default your work will be saved in your desired location, default location. If you are not giving any location for this, but in Python script this is not. Now come to the Jupyter notebook. Pros is a helpful notes, figure and links can surround code blocks. Notebooks provide non-linear execution. Code cells can be run independently from one another. Outputs such as messages, plots, and data frames are appear automatically under each cell and look great out of the box. Notebook are good for prototyping, data analysis, and sharing results with colleagues. This is the pros of the Jupyter notebook, and the cons of this notebook require installing the Jupyter notebook package into your Python environment, and this will take some space in your PC or laptop. And the second cons is the notebook must be served as and accessed through a web browser, making them slightly harder to use than script. And this is the second con, because it's a web browsing feature, then it must be internet connection is must be available in your laptop or PC. Sharing code or data across notebooks is not straightforward. Now we will see what is the anaconda. Okay, uh, because this provided lots of the this IDE environment. Anaconda is a free and open source Python and R programming language distribution. Data science, machine learning, predictive analysis, big data processing, and deep learning application use it to improve package management and development. In 2012, this has been developed, and this generally provide the IDE environment, Jupyter Notebook, visualization libraries, data science libraries, and install it. This also so the installing and updating feature. Okay, now this is the Anaconda, and we have read about the some introduction for the Python. Now I'm again telling to all of you, go to this first go to this website python.org and go to the downloading features, and here install. If you are Windows user, install this. Other if you are not Windows user, Mac or other platform, go to here Mac or other platform. If you are Windows user, then go to this python 3.1 and install the setup file. And the process for installation is I have already given here. When you install the setup file, then run, and then go to the customize installation and check in this two file, install launcher for all user, and add python 3.10. And the optional feature, install documentation pip, and pip is very much important. If you leave it, then you lost lots of things. Then must be checking this box, and all this box. Now go to the next and check in this install power user, and this one accessories associate files, create and add python to environment, and this one pre-compile. Okay, and after then go to the this website www.anaconda.com, and install a setup file. This is a free downloading, freely available on the this website. And just click on the next, and you are able to install this one. Okay, after installation process, now you are able to do work on the Jupyter notebook and Python. Okay, now this is the feature of the Anaconda. This is the difference between the Anaconda and Python. Uh, we will see later this one. And now we will see some famous library which we will use in our project and this course. The first library is the matplotlib. This library is responsible for the plotting of numerical data. It is utilized in data analysis for this region. And open source library plots superior quality figures. Uh, because if you are use this matplotlib is basically used for the plotting the data and figure plotting. Okay, and numpy is basically for the full form of the numpy is a numerical Python. If you are doing very high numerical analysis, high level numerical analysis, then use the numpy. And its feature is the open source Python. In Python, all modules are the open source. NumPy focus on the scientific and mathematical computation. It makes it easy to work with a large matrices and multi-dimensional data. And uh, NumPy is required for the full stack developer to use the machine learning library. It's very important if you're using the machine learning work. Now, next feature is a Pandas. Pandas is an open source library authorized under the Berkeley programming. This one conveyances. This is developed Pandas library. And when you are working with the data frame, then Pandas is very important. This will known library is frequently utilized in the field of data science. They are generally utilized for examination, control, and cleaning of information and other things. Pandas enable us to carry out straightforward data modeling and analysis without switching to another programming language now. We will see feature of the NumPy, Matplotlib, and Pandas. But just I want to introduction of these libraries and how to install libraries. We will see. And another library is the SciPy. SciPy is a Python library. Scientific computing, information processing, and high-level computing are the primary use for this open source library. The library contains many easy-to-use method and function for quick and easy computation. SciPy can be utilized for numerical calculation close by NumPy. SciPy is a sub-package include cluster, and we will see. Don't worry about this. Now the next library you will see scikit-learn. Additionally, scikit-learn is a Python-based open source machine learning library. This library supports both supervised and unsupervised learning methods. Basically, these are the libraries when you are using the machine learning process. And Seaborn, this package makes statistical model visualization possible. The library, which is largely based on matplotlib, this is a sub-library and work under the matplotlib. Makes statistical graphical possible by variable examination by means of a programming interface in a view of data sets, make a complex representation effortlessly, including multi plot framework. Then you will use the Seaborn. Now some codes we will see this way. Okay. I hope you are trying to install this Python and Jupyter notebook, this Anaconda. Then first we will see the pure Python. If you install the Python, then how this will work? Just write, open the CMD, and okay, right here the Python. See, the version of the Python I'm able to see. This one bit Python 3.11.2 is available in my this PC or laptop. Okay. Now check for the Python version. How can you check the Python version? Just write the Python space the hyphen n version. Oh, sorry. No, here just write here the Python command line open right here Python space hyphen hyphen and write the version. Okay, 2.0. Oh, sorry. Okay, the Python in this I have installed the 3.12.2. It means that Python successfully installed have been installed in my laptop or PC. Now next things I want to show you how Anaconda looks like. Okay, just if you have installed this Anaconda, just write here the Anaconda search bar Anaconda Navigator, not open the Anaconda prompt, Anaconda Navigator, and this is okay. It is opening. Okay, now when you will install Anaconda and open the Anaconda feature, then you are able to see this thing, and see here the lots of the ID environment, that is Jupyter Notebook. We will work on this. You can launch from here. Jupyter Lab, you can launch from here, and cmd.exe prompt. This is the prompt of Anaconda, and IPython. You can also able to see IPython and Spider, and lots of the features you can see here. Okay, from here you can launch this. Otherwise, if you working on this Jupyter Notebook, just here search on the GUPY Jupyter Notebook, and this is opening. Now Jupyter Notebook has been opened. Now here go to the new, and this is the lab by default libraries as showing. Go to the new and see notebook. Notebook is your code set. Terminal is important. Console is also important. Which you, if you click on the notebook, then you directly jump on the Python 3.1. This now first see the feature of this Jupyter Notebook. Now you are on the ID environment of the Python, and this is called the Jupyter Notebook. And this shell where it's big bracket close and column is here is given. This cell is called your code cell, and there are three cells, that is the code cell, markdown cell, and ras cell. Okay, markdown is another programming language, and it is used for documentation process. Okay, now next we will see starting with the file. Here the new, you can open directly new notebook and terminal and console. Save notebook, you can save here notebook, and when you are going to download process, just see here the .ipynb. This .ipynb extension is a extension of the your Jupyter Notebook. Okay, this is the updated version, and I recommend that don't use the updated version of Jupyter Notebook. Just use the simple. Then this that simple version is more user friendly. Okay. Now when you use this, next is save and export as this one, markdown PDF for qt PDF, and you can web PDF. You can also export in all this format. Okay, you can lock down or shut down from here your Jupyter Notebook. Now go to edit, cut cell, copy cell, delete cell. You can edit from here. View. Suppose that from your view, just generate and write something code. X is gram. Okay, and write the print X. Okay, and run control enter, then you run. Okay, RAM is come. Now here see, this is line 1, this is line 2, but we are not able to see which one is line 1 and which is line 2, because this is only 2 line code. Then you can easily identify. But if suppose that in hundreds of lines code, then how can check? Just go to the view and show header and file browsing. So line number. Okay, see 1 and 2. Suppose that I am writing here print text. Okay, and write here f is equal to 5. Okay, and now write here the print x plus f. See here error is coming in line number 3. Print x plus is not a this can only concatenate str in the string. It's error in this. Then you have to make this string 5. Now print express then what will ram plus 5. Then only you can concatenate string to string, but not integer to string. Okay, that's why it is error. And where the error is come, if you are just see in line number, it is showing the in line number 3. That's why it is view. Go to the view and check in the code line. Okay, and here features in the line run selected features and this cell type, uh, run all cells, render markdown cells, run, and these are the features. Now, interrupt if we, this is basically a web browsing, and suppose that during the running process of the code, suddenly internet has gone. Then internet use the interrupt kernel and reset your code, and code will execute and restart kernel and clear outputs of the cell. Then this restart, then output finish, and you are able to re-execute the code. Okay, kernel from the kernel, reconnect to kernel. You can reconnect to kernel. Kernel is already open. uh, Now settings, you can go to the setting auto saved text editor. You can text editor use check the spaces, line, etc. Suppose it's spaces 8, then spacing of this increases. Okay, now go to the help about Jupyter Notebook. So keyboard shortcuts. Just say you suppose that you want to undo Control Z, interrupt kernel I plus I, restart kernel 0 plus 0, change to code cell. You can use here, and lots of the shorts key has been available here. From here you can use this, and this is very useful for to all. Now next we will see how markdown cell as a work. Suppose that this is a code cell. The how can you recognize this a code cell? The first things you will see on this left hand side, uh, this big bracket and column, this represent the code cell, and code cell work. Now convert this code cell in the markdown cell. See this disappear, big bracket and column. Now I have already told you this is work as a document. Suppose that I am writing as a this is uh, this is Python class. Okay, then this is work as a this one, and its language is something different from your this Python. Okay, see, now run. See, this is Python class. Okay, now see, this is a work as a document process. When you just export as a download and save export as a PDF, then you will see. Oh, sorry, export as a HTML. This will work as a PDF also. Suppose that I'm working as a HTML. See here. This is HTML file. It has been exported. Just double click on this. See, you cannot do now. You cannot nothing to do in this. But suppose that you want to share your code and description, then you use the markdown cell as a writing part, and you can use cell code for the writing your code cell. Okay. Now we will see some next some important features of your this. Just go to the search bar and write the Jupyter notebook, and otherwise go to the Anaconda navigator and click on launch or search the Jupyter notebook. Then this will open. Now here from new feature you are able to launch your code cell Jupyter interface. See now you can change from here the markdown code or raw cell. Okay. Now next thing, go to the terminal. What is the terminal feature? We will see. This is the terminal feature, and terminal feature for writing is this is act as your pure Python. Suppose that I want to install this some libraries. The library name is pandas. Okay, then you don't write here because this will take the in code cell. This will take some time. You are able to write just code is this exclamation sign and write pip install name library name is the pandas. For example, I have taken this, lots of libraries are present, and click on this for running this code or control enter. They see here this will take the time. Okay, but this is because this is a web browsing feature, and if you internet it depend on your internet connection. Okay, I'm going to just see installation process is going on. It has been successfully installed. Okay, now the next feature is you can also install from this terminal, and this will work as a this one just work as a pure Python. Right here the pip install name of your suppose that pybrot or pybrot. It is a library name. Just enter. It is already installed. That's why it is showing the requirement already satisfied. It is that's why it is showing. But in your case, if you are using first time, then installation process is going on. Okay, now I want to check how many libraries are present in my this environment, Python environment. Then for this, just pip use the list. See, lots of the libraries are present in my because I'm using from a long time. See, lots of libraries present in my a version of libraries are showing here. Okay, this is the way for installation process, library process, and now we will some work on the Python and see some feature of this. Okay, you can delete this cell. No need to this. Okay. If you have any question till now, please ask. Otherwise, we will jump on next hour this GIS and hydrogeology coursework. Now, introductory class for the Python and how to use Jupyter Notebook and how this will work, coding cell, and this I have shown you. If you have any question, please ask. Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
If you have any question during the installation process and this is some introductory part of this Python, please ask.
Sir, till now
No,
there
me
is no
too.
question, but when we will apply this code for to
Yes,
how to
yes,
use the
yes. You can first
practical application,
install.
then inshallah.
Yes, first try to install Python in your PC or laptop. How to install? I have uh, shown you. And if after then if you have any problem in because we are going to work on only Jupyter notebook, lots of the features of Python, and you cannot learn Python in a single day. But for introduction, because we are using the application of the Python in our coursework. The main feature of the course is now starting, but I want to show how Pythons are working and how writing the code and what is the meaning of this basic things, because we are using in this. Okay, I have told you what is the libraries. What is the library is basically a code that written in thousands of the line of the code. And suppose the import is a library. Okay, and this false, none, true, it's written under thousands of the lines of the code, but you can only use a single line of the import keyword. Are you able to import this fetch to this result keyword name? Suppose that yeah, this one, if if is a result keyword, and this is has been written, it is a conditional type of the result keyword. You are able, when you are able to apply any condition, then you use the if and or and else. Then this if and else result keyword written under thousands lines of the code. But in Python and Jupyter notebook, as just Python, Jupyter notebook is a also part of the Python. All codes are running in this Jupyter notebook, don't worry. In only few lines, only two lines, are you able to do your work. Okay, now introductory class part of the Python is over. We will jump on next feature, that is this one, hydrological modeling and groundwater modeling and ModFlow modeling. We will see some feature of this. Okay, if you have any question, please try to install and run this things. And in WhatsApp I will share to this one link, how to install a video link, how to install and code which I am using in this Jupyter notebook, for Jupyter notebook share. And we will meet after 15 minutes or 20 minutes. And if you're not taking your lunch, then go to take your lunch. After then we will continue up to the 3:30. Okay, if you have any question, please ask. Hello, hello. It is
So
okay,
from
you are
my
on.
We're
side,
good.
no
We're
question.
good. We're good.
Yes.
No, we're good. No question.
Okay, Kalim Sharif, if you have you any question?
No, sir. Thank you. So we will see in the next.
Okay, I'm going to share code and a video link how to install, and which code I have used in this way. Please try it after installation. Please do practice, and then after then we will meet after 20 minutes. Okay, then we will do work.